even while the killer was beating them.
Can you see me okay? If I stand up, then I'm out of the...
The animal behavioralist, the reason was clear.
So, thanks everybody for coming. We're here for a few...
Fighting back. Somebody obviously...
the most major reason is obviously to also give you guys
pretty clear.
who's going to be upcoming on the team and where how we want to kind of grow
Police what happened.
in that. So first of all,
It started by looking into Lamb's finances. A few years earlier, his former employer accused him of stealing almost $30,000.
the last day was we're going six-ish days for a Beachbody performance. I don't really want to call it a sneak peek, but just a way for people to be able to learn about those products without having to purchase at this point. So when you sign on to the page, they can purchase a sample pack or they can not purchase a sample pack. Little videos and testimonials, fully clothed, on each of the on each of the supplements. So we're going to have the Energize. The second day we're going to talk about Recover, and then we're going to talk about Hydrate. Then we're going to talk about Recover, and then we're going to talk about Recharge. And creatine, we're working on creatine. So it starts Monday. What we're going to do is we'll post the video, the Beachbody Performance line, just to get people a little bit more information.
Your color of the genes certainly made it more difficult to see what.
So this is the coaching that maybe customers as well. We, and myself included, don't really get it out there.
Inside of the thigh, James saw tiny specks of what appeared to be.
There's a market out there that is
Suspected blood stains were actually found in the view of the fabric,
that are doing maybe a
which indicated to me that
start to pull them.
these stains were not the result of transfer, which would be.
No, that's the boost. So Shakeology boosts are 25%.
The blood spreader
Must be for the rest of the month. Is that what the email said? Yeah.
expected
So that is coming up next week, and then from there we will then have another
blood revealed. It was Kathy Lamb's blood.
coaching and what coaching looks like.
We have impact status at the scene on
And
the
for anyone
wall.
that might be interested in
So have impact status on
that starts
the left interior thigh area of the
I want
gene
to kind
influencer from Lamb.
of talk about
This
that for a
was
little bit.
definitive proof Jeffrey Lamb's
For some
the fatal blows.
people, and you can let me know.
And blood spatter expert Stuart James found one more thing.
We just happened to reach into one of the pockets
People that are looking
And the urine.
and kind of
and we'll
stepping
find an earring that belonged to Kathy. And Jack Lane had told the police that those earrings were missing.
we really want your people that come onto that page to be able to
Everything they need.
well, and other people, but we
The
want
murder.
they're on the page. So those of you
I have type 2 diabetes. I started with pills.
just
Now I take a long
message
acting
that you on it.
I'll take mine every morning. I was trying to eat right, stay active.
But how we've run it in the
wasn't
past.
reaching A1C goal anymore.
My doctor says diabetes changes over time. It gets harder to control blood sugar spikes after I eat and get control.
My doctor added another line for additional control.
First day,
Now I
we kind
know.
of talked about a person who goes to this coach. So they're thinking how they, love getting
Available and flexible.
they love
Nuvolog is used to control high blood sugar in adults
and then
and
the
children.
next day, someone who
And Nuvolog is
raise the discount, but if someone comes to them and they want to,
do not take Nuvolog if blood sugar is too low or you're allergic.
program, then they will
Tell your doctor about all medical conditions and
like
medicine.
a little bit above the discount goes. Maybe you just pays
Alcohol
what they
use,
take out.
operating machinery, or driving. The most common
And
side
then
effects
we went on from there.
include dizziness, sweating, confusion, and headache. Severe low blood sugar can be life-threatening. Other common side effects include potassium in your blood and injection site reactions. Get medical help right away if you experience trouble with breathing,
Their journey.
swelling of your face, tongue, or throat, sweating, extreme dizziness, dizziness, or confusion.
Now I know about Novolog. Taken by millions since 2001.
Ask your healthcare provider about adding Novolog. It can help provide the additional control you need. When you're serious about fighting wrinkles, turn to Rock Retinol Correction. 1 week, fine lines appear to fade. 1 month, deep wrinkles look smoother. After 1 year, skin looks high-performance skincare only from Rock.
You ever tried Mac?
No, I haven't tried much.
Why not?
I guess I just was sort of waiting to see how it goes.
How's life going?
Coaches coming in because it's hard for me
Today.
back there. Yeah, what people want to know.
When
And
they have pain, they turn to Australian Green. Here's why they love it. Australian Green doesn't burn. There's no
what is it that you really needed and wanted to know? With trying to make a decision about whether this
It's because of the money back guarantee.
so
I
that
keep buying it because it works. If you're one of the faces of arthritis, get Australian Green. It's effective relief for arthritis backed by the empty jar guarantee. Back pain? Australian Green back pain free. Real medicine. Trusted relief.
even if it's 2 minutes long. Yeah. Shorter is better almost because
Inside, and everybody's noticing. The house thought she loved the family, but the family just didn't think of what could ever happen.
The reality is, floods do happen. Protect what matters. Get flood insurance. Call 888-905.
like so we put it on video mode. Yeah. And it could be that's how simple it is. You know, just take it from and upload it.
Is there something in the back office that kind of talks about the different?
The 3 types of coaches. There, I don't know if it's in the back office or if
Just, I had someone who went the first sneak peek that we did. He was in there and he had obligations where he couldn't.
at that point.
He can't sign up until the end of the year
Okay.
because he has contractual obligations with sponsors.
Okay.
But he was interested, but he's like, I don't really have time to sit down and watch all these videos. Like he's like, great, but I don't have time. He goes, because he was a firefighter. He's like, I can sit down and read stuff. He
But
goes,
I can't
but
listen.
I just don't have necessarily time to sit
So
down
I
and watch.
wonder
something.
if we could do, in order to put more information on there, have one coach sort of explain the different types of coaches. Like make one video short that explains, so if somebody is going on there, have that in the first video, like a month or whatever. So that if somebody's going on there but can't stay on the whole week and just wants to see what it means, explaining, and then the other days it could be other information.
Do you think that we need to have different types of ways that we present the information? Like some videos, some posts. I know when posts get lengthy, it's hard, but when videos get lengthy, it's hard as well.
I think that would be good.
What's up?
Did you hear them?
Can you hear Kim when she's talking, Lauren? So. Okay, she'll talk louder. Okay. So funny. So that is what we're looking for the sneak peek. So we're just looking for, people who may want to be a part of that and just sharing your journey. So your journey could be financial. Your journey could be a physical transformation. Your journey could be, internal, how maybe it has helped you personally. I talked a little bit about everything in mine. Like it started from when I injured my back, and then how Shakeology was helping me recover. But then it went into more financial, and I think at the end of it, I talk about how I bought my house and all of that too. So mine was a little bit of everything, but it doesn't have to be that. It can be just a focus on that. And then Kim McIntosh recorded a video about how she was able to leave her job and do this full time. And then lastly, we had Don Murphy post about making a substantial income on the business. So I kind of ran the gamut of different types of coaches, and we didn't give them any information on how to use a back office or how how to sign on as a coach, because we really just wanted to get information out there about what it is to be a coach and then follow up with them after. So that's basically how we ran it. But excuse me, we're looking for people who would be interested in being part of that and sharing their story.
And this starts the 16th of November.
So we would need videos by like next Friday, so
Yeah.
we could like fine tune that page by next weekend.
Nobody has to,
Right.
but we definitely, I think the more coaches that are a part of it, the better. Because people are gonna get sick of my clown face.
Never.
all new
What you're
to
talking
you.
about.
We're not, we haven't seen you yet.
So that, Claudia, yes? Yes? 1 minute.
I don't have my volume.
Okay, typing. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, type away. I'm going to keep talking so that we don't have to keep everybody here all night long. Kim did a quick video about the types of coaches. She did, and it was actually one of the first ones that was on there. So thank you. Yep. Kim has a couple of videos on there that are amazing. Kim has something that she can share that not a lot of us can share, that she does this full time. So I'd love for her to keep that video on there and maybe a different face do the other one. And if nobody wants to, that's fine too. And we'll use hers like we did in the last one. But if we could get, the more the merrier, I'm thinking here. But if not, I will obviously ask Kim if she would mind posting that again. Thank you though.
Should we get like a time that we need to know who wants to be involved so we can get these videos together so that we can start on the 16th?
Yeah, I mean, we need to have all videos submitted
Next
to us to
13th.
look at by Friday.
Friday 13th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday the 13th. So if anyone is interested, I'm going to talk to video now. If anyone is interested in filming a video, just submit it to either Kim or I, or I'm sure, I'm now speaking for Kim McIntosh and I don't really know, but if there's anyone, I'm sure she doesn't mind. If you could send a video to her, one of the three of us, Kim Abram, both Kims, or myself, so that we can kind of look at the videos before we post them, then, you know, or if you guys want to do one and then ask for feedback, you know, that's fine too. I mean, basically, it's not because we want to check up on you or because you don't know how to run your business. It's just if you need or want feedback, we can obviously help with that. So that is the two major things that would be upcoming this month. Obviously, December is going to be a big month with Hammer and Chisel coming out. What is the app? Do we have an actual date for Cafe Olay Shakeology?
Yeah, it just said 2016.
It just says, yeah. So, so for December, obviously we have, you know, we'll run a big Hammer and Chisel test group, you know, for all of us. I love the idea, and I can't remember who I was talking to about it. Probably several people, because I love the idea so much. But we thought about having the Hammer and Chisel group be pairs, so like people could join with a partner, and it would be awesome. Like, I think significant others getting, or you know, couples, whatever, getting in on it is awesome, but it doesn't have to be that. It could be, you know, cousins, it could be friends, it could be, but kind of joining as pairs so that you are accountable to the challenge group in itself, but you're also accountable to your partner, and somehow connect like a point system to the page and a point system with one another, so that they and have like team names. So like each pair would have a team name and they would be on the challenge group page together. I thought that was like a way to kind of spice it up a little bit and not just have a regular old challenge group. So that is would be coming. And obviously I don't think starting a challenge group for that in December would be something that would be smart to do. Like right the first Monday after the new year is when we'll start that. 21 Day Fix page that's up and running now will run again 21 days, which will take us to Christmas. And then after the new year, we would start with Hammer and Chisel and whatever other groups we want to have going. Please message me if you have anybody that is purchasing or is interested in size, because I think I'm having more interest in that than I thought I actually would. So I'm thinking of a 30-day in between Christmas and in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I may run another size group because.
Excellent. Is looking about it.
Okay. Okay.
I have somebody who just bought it.
Okay. Cool. So maybe we can get all those people together again. And there are people that were on the last size challenge group that want to do another round. So it'd be nice to get all those people together too. I think that is all I wanted to say about up and coming events. Oh, one more. So if you haven't purchased your ticket for Super Friday in January, or if you don't know about it, it's going to be a night event. It's going to be more networking than it is anything else. Just kind of get together, talk, hang out, drinks, DJ, food. Everything is included. I know the price goes up as it gets closer, so if you guys are interested in going, then I would purchase your ticket sooner rather than later.
Yeah, you were going to cut off too.
And rooms, I know, will be cut off.
Well, they're going to cut off the tickets too.
Okay.
I can't remember what Tammy said.
Right. The room can only hold so many. So
yeah.
I'm excited for that.
And it already sold a lot. So.
Okay. It's funny how just changing the time gets it like gets it. Good. So. So yeah, I'll be there. So from there, I would like to kind of and of course we're open to questions. That's why I didn't want to put too much on the agenda because I want this to be about you guys. But the one thing that I thought we would focus on, and it kind of lends itself because we're talking about the coaching sneak peek, is a lot of people are struggling with presenting the coach opportunity. I think we are awesome at motivating people to get into challenge groups because that's what we do best, and we're a product of the product, and we do that ourselves. So I think that lends itself to be a little bit easier for us, but presenting the coaching opportunity gets to be a little bit tricky, and that a lot of us feel like we are then salespeople, and we don't, or we just don't have the words or the experience yet to be able to present it with confidence. That comes with experience, I can definitely say, but I think that I just kind of wanted to have some open dialogue about how to do that and what you guys may be struggling with. I think when there was a point in my business when I was afraid to do it, and I'm not going to say I am an expert at this at any means, and I think I change it every time I present it, depending on who I'm talking to. But there was a time when I was really scared to do it because I felt like I was kind of imposing on people, or I was just trying to get them under me so that my rank could change. And that's as soon as I kind of flipped it in my own mind and kind of looked at it in a different way and changed my mindset was when everything changed for me. And that is, and the one thing that has stuck with me this whole time and what kind of flipped everything for me 50-50 was that if you think of this as, we know how amazing this opportunity is. Would you ever want to hold that back from anyone? Would you ever not want to give them that opportunity? I would never. If someone didn't, my life would be totally different right now if I didn't have, watch Don Murphy's webinar about, how to be or why to become a Beachbody coach. You are giving someone the potential to change their life, and you're giving someone the potential to, whether that's financial or physical or, personal, however it is, you're giving that person an opportunity of a lifetime. And you need to think about it that way. You're not doing it to be a salesperson. You're not doing it to make yourself money. You're doing it to help somebody change their life in a positive way. And I think when I started thinking that way is when my mind started to, started to flip, and I started to feel not so icky about it and not so salesy about it. But I'm open to any other idea. Is that how you kind of feel too?
Yeah.
I'm going to actually turn this to see. I won't get you in it, but I'll turn it so she can hear.
I think I do, by the time, hopefully, the biggest thing I've changed, I think, when it comes to talking about the coaching opportunities, I don't do it early on. I think I used to do it too soon because I had it in my head that I wanted to change rank and I wanted to, and I felt uncomfortable about it. So the hope is by the time you introduce this to somebody, you've already built a relationship with them, right? You talk to them about why they want to work out, why they're committing, what's going on. So you know enough about this person to know if this is an opportunity that they would be interested in and why. And I think so when you say you change it every time, it's because it depends on the person.
Right.
There are some people that I don't even bring it up as a business because I know it's not something they're interested in, but they love Shakeology and saving money would be huge. And then there are some people who feel like they don't have much in their life to look forward to, and they don't feel a part of anything. And so I talk about the family aspect. You know, there are some people that are like, I'm broke, I don't have money. So I talk about the financial. It just depends, I think, on who the person is and what you know about them. So it's different every time I do it, but it's very similar in the sense, I think you were right when you said we get so nervous.
Yeah.
Think about it as the same way. When you talk to somebody about the program, it's the same exact thing. Don't put the extra pressure on yourself. I think that's where we get so bogged, is like, it's, well, what if they say no? What if they say no? You know,
so what?
How many times did you say no to me?
Like,
Claudia, how many times did I say no to you before
right.
it was much?
You were like years.
If somebody says no, doesn't mean I'm not thinking about it. So I think starting the conversation gets them thinking. And just think about it that way, you know, and it's simply, honest to God, I think I brought it up yesterday, it was simply like, have you ever thought about being a coach?
Simple.
You are so good in this challenge group. Or you have motivated and inspired me. Have you ever thought about sharing that with other people around you?
That's it.
Yeah,
Simple as that.
it's so simple. It doesn't have to be.
Right. And I think I always go back to my very first summit. I remember standing in wherever we had some after party, and I remember standing there with Bob Lucido, and he said to me, if you were at a restaurant and the waitress came over and they said, would you like another root beer? Would you think anything of it? And I was like, well, no. He's like, well, what's the difference if you walk up to, say, have you ever tried Shakeology to somebody? I'm like, okay. Or have you ever thought about being a coach? What's the difference? It's in your own mind. It's in your own mind. Oh my God, what if they say no? Who cares? You've planted a seed. You already have a connection, or you're trying to establish a deeper one. Who cares? If down the road, that no turns into a maybe, and down the road, the maybe turns into a yes. So you just have to look at it that way. And just look at it as you are offering them something that is good for them and will change their life in a positive way. That's it. That's all.
I will tell you, and I know not every coach agrees with me, and some coaches in this room might not, and that's okay. I'm very picky about who I approach. Because I think in the beginning I was kind of just going after everybody, and I realized I don't want to work with them. There were a few people, honestly, that
She's so nice.
But there were a few people that I
like you.
I'm like, hey, we're nothing alike. We don't work normally we need to work the same way, but it's not a good fit. I don't think I would be able to provide for them because we're just too different. So I remember
devil's advocate on that.
Yeah.
I think that there will always be someone on the team that will connect with that person.
No, absolutely.
So if you brought them on, it's a personal decision.
Yeah.
But if you did, then there's always going to be somebody that can motivate them on the team. There's always going to be somebody they can connect with or have something similar with.
And there's usually something you can. Most of my coaches I've been in, there's been a select few that it hasn't worked out for a lot of reasons. But I remember it was Shane Fryer who I listened to her training. And I've learned so much from her. She's like my idol. And she said the same thing. She's like, I'm picky about who I bring. I want people who are like me in the sense that they believe in this because they believe in people. Not because I don't want a salesperson on my team. I guess that's the biggest piece.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody who's coming on who's just making it about money. That's me. I want, not that money's not important because I need it too, but I want somebody who's passionate about health and fitness. Or passionate about helping somebody. So that's me.
Then you think of like a Greg Plaskett who is only taking on people who want to build a business. Like I only want people who financially want to build a business and quit their jobs and change their lives. So there's,
different for different people.
Right, exactly. So there's, and nothing is wrong.
No.
Nothing.
Just think about your business.
Right.
He also has a bigger business that this employee.
Now, right. He wasn't like that 3 years ago because I knew him then too, and he wasn't get it right. Yeah. So and we all evolve. Yeah. So I hope that helps with the whole sharing of the business opportunity, because I know that is something that's is difficult, and it's kind of a touchy subject, especially if you're a new coach,
and also reach your upline, whether it be your direct upline or your diamond upline or your star diamond upline, because there can be 3-way calls, there can be meetings. I know when I first started doing it, I would have Claudia would join me because I was just like, yeah, this isn't happening. I'm not, I
Right,
can't.
right.
You know, so feel free to reach to whoever's above you.
Listening to someone else present the opportunity is really helpful.
Yes.
So get on a three-way call with your upline when you want to present it to somebody, you know, or practice, you know, role playing it with your upline. However it works and you're comfortable with. Definitely, I would say, you know, we're always here to help. Questions about that? No. Okay. I think you just need to be like as excited as you are about the opportunity when you brought it on. Is how you have to, you know, present it to people. I mean, I always get fired up and excited because I am excited about this. So I just want you to, you know, to be able to get that point across to somebody.
I also think that for new coaches, like I know part of my thing is, and you talk about this, like have too much. Like I've had a hard time. Like I've been doing this over a year now, and I had a hard time trying to figure out your niche.
We talked about that a lot.
I have too many niches, so it's really hard. It was really hard for me, like, to go ahead and figure out, like, how to present it to even a coaching opportunity, whether it's talking about programs or the coaching opportunity. Sometimes it's difficult for me because I was just spread so thin, and I think now as I'm kind of honing in, it's a little bit easier, and I end up being more like you, where I'm pickier. Like I don't. It's not that I don't like. I may present the opportunity to someone, but I might be a lot more hesitant about coaching people, whether it's either as a client or a coach, because I'm like, I want to work with a person who wants to do this and wants that we have similar goals. Because you know, I'm like. There may be someone there may be someone else who works better with them.
Yeah.
And I have no I'm not in this for the money. Like I do it because one, it pays for my psychology.
Yeah.
And that's all that's all I cared about. But I'm also about helping people. So I would rather honestly, I would rather have someone that doesn't click with me, but maybe click with Kim McIntosh.
Go with them, right?
Put her over there because you know, I mean, it'd be nice if I got some commission out of it, but you know, all in all, I'd rather not have someone that we just can't connect now.
You have to be able. It's a business partner. It's a business partner.
Right.
So you bring on, and I think we all, no matter what, we attract people that are like us.
Yes.
We attract people that can connect with us. I mean, I feel so fortunate on this team that we are. A lot of us are very similar, and we come from this at the angle of we just want to help people. We just want to help people, and I pride this team on that. So I think that you're right in that you're going to attract the right people just by being you. And
not to say differences are bad. Differences. I have a lot of people on my team that are very different.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just, you know, there are certain, like you said, I want people who are passionate about health and fitness and helping others.
Yeah.
Not to say that I don't want you to want to make money. I mean, that drives us all.
Right.
But everybody's different. There are more business type of coaches who, like Greg, want people who are gonna, but that's personality. You have to, I feel like your coaches are gonna learn better from you if they have something to connect with.
Right.
That's just what I found.
Agreed. Do you have anything on your end, Lauren? Just taking away.
Oh my gosh, you're looking over there.
Administrative, the volume.
Oh.
Can you share the function volume thing? I don't know.
Glad to hear it.
Do you have a
She might have her on mute.
I do. I muted everybody because it gets.
Yeah. That's why.
Do you have anything to say? I'll unmute you. Every once in a while, you get photo bombs from behind, and it's cute.
Yeah. Sorry.
What are you guys doing back there? So cute. Do you need me to unmute you for any reason? Questions that you don't? Okay.
What about you guys? Do you guys have any questions or things that have come up? Has anybody brought on any coaches? No.
Okay.
I have one. Well, besides the ones that are related to me.
They still count.
And you count.
So I think I'm still enrolled.
You are.
I wasn't, but now I am again. I don't really know.
It could be
I wasn't, because my mom and my sister both
Right.
went off, and they're still showing like they're going to be inactive. But I feel like this has been going on for like 6 months. I'm just kidding. I feel like it's been going on for like months now. But they've been, but I
you
don't
didn't
know.
change rank yesterday,
No.
and you were Emerald before that.
Yeah, no. I
'Cause I- you know,
thought I
obviously
dropped
I
down. I thought I dropped
Stalk
down.
my office every
I thought
Thursday.
I dropped down, but then I
I like jump out of bed every Thursday. I'm like, what is going on?
When
When did we change rank?
I don't even think I went
Oh,
to my
Lord.
back office in September.
I live in my back office.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So no, I have Sam, my sister, one leg, and Dave and Megan.
I think recruiting. I think our sneak peek will help with recruiting. If it, if it makes you guys feel comfortable, just saying like, have you ever thought about being a coach? I have this 5-day online, some videos, short videos you can watch of coaches that I work with. That will just give you a taste of what it's about to see if it's for you. And if you don't, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it is, awesome. We'd love to have you.
The more you do it,
the
the
easier
more
it gets.
comfortable you'll get.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, and one of the things I think I struggled with in the beginning is who do I ask? So, like who do I approach? If you guys have challenge groups running of your own, or you have people in some of the other challenge groups, look for your stars. Like the people who are posting constantly, the people who are really
Motivating. Other people find those people in your challenge group motivating. Those are the people that you want to
I have people
target.
who are in challenge groups who are not, but they'll text me every day.
Yeah.
Or like I have people who are on Shakeology for 6 months and they're like, I'm on it for the rest of my life, so I'll approach them.
Right.
It depends on what the need is. But
It's like I have. Do you remember my
Century Rider?
Century Rider. Yeah.
Yes.
And she goes through Shakeology. She had a bad reaction to something in her. So she goes through Shakeology. She has Pio. She actually just recently asked me about 21 Day Fix for naturopath. Recommended it to her. Yeah.
Wow. See, it's a naturopath. It's not a doctor.
yeah.
Her naturopath mentioned it to
Yeah.
her because her weight, she's gone up like. Last time she told me she was 170, now she's 180. But she's like her weight's just going up. She's having other something, but so she was asking me about it. And then she's like, well, no, because I don't want to use plastic containers. I want to use glass. You have to understand.
They're PPA.
Yeah.
Use it as a measuring cup. I don't put my stuff inside the container. I put it in the container and I put it on my plate. I'm not gonna eat out of that. I mean, like maybe like tomatoes or something. Yeah. I buy those individual
I
hummuses.
told her, and I told her
Hummuses.
portion fix. But anyway, so
Homicide.
she's from someone who has been when she's in a challenge group.
She's really
She is awesome.
Yeah. Or you get people like Jen Sear, who obviously has had this physical transformation. We've all seen her, right? She's in the and will not be a coach. She has people all over her Facebook page like asking her all these questions. Doesn't want, not even for the discount. Like does challenge group after challenge group, program after program, Shakeology after
I've got
Shakeology.
someone like that too. I'm like, well, why wouldn't you just do it even for the discount?
And don't tell
You're
anyone.
buying something the same
Right.
thing every
You know what
time.
it is?
Right.
I think they get scared that
They'll be sucked in.
they'll be sucked in. Because I've had a few people
Go ahead,
who
Lauren.
that say that.
Well, there's also the fear that, I was in another.
Right.
And, it kind of left a bad taste. Very bad taste.
Absolutely.
So, when I got out of that, it's like a breath of fresh air. And then you get into something else. It's like,
Yeah. It's scary.
So Lauren has a question. This is a good one. There's a person in my challenge group who needs the program more than anyone else, but is very quiet in the online group and has every excuse in the book. How do you motivate someone like that? Okay, so my answer to that, and I'm going to talk, not type. Is that okay? Kim and I have this discussion all the time. It goes for coaches as well as for challengers. You cannot want anything for someone that they don't want themselves. As a new coach, it was really hard for me to understand that. But if they don't want it, there is nothing you can do. I'm not going to say give up on them by any means, because there's one little thing that you can say that can push them over the edge to really want it. But I would never, ever, ever, ever give up on anybody. But you can't force them to post. You can't go to their house and, lock their refrigerator door. You can't go into their house and push play on their DVD player. You could. But it doesn't mean
make Shakeology and deliver it to them.
Amy does make Shakeology and deliver it to people. Yes, she does. That's right.
That's like my new business.
Shakeology on wheels. Love it. There you go. You found your niche. So I'm gonna say continue to motivate them. If you could call them out in a non-confrontational way, I know a lot of times I post, are we on the 21 Day Fix page together? We are, aren't we? Yes. So a lot of times when I do this a lot to try to engage people, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. On the PIO group right now, no. I could be like, what color underwear are you wearing? And no one would respond. But I think but I think, and it's because it's something that I know everyone, or I hope everyone is doing. But it's just that I think that asking a question and then not calling them out specifically, but maybe under the comment line being like, I'm trying to think of a question that I've done recently. What's everyone's favorite, what's everyone's favorite way to combat a chocolate craving? And then I would answer it, and then I'd say, anyone else, Lauren? And just try to engage them a little bit that way, so that you can, I don't know, kind of but not say, did you do your workout today? I would never call anybody out like that. But
I also think there's a new app that's being tested right now will be helpful, because you can call out a single person without calling out in a group.
Right. So the new, I'm not sure if everybody is aware that the new Beachbody Challenge Group app is being launched. And that it's a way that we can now reach out to people that are not on Facebook, because it's just an app. So we don't need to do our groups through Facebook. And the people that are not on Facebook can now engage through that app. So that'll be.
You still have to do Facebook.
You don't still have to do Facebook. No.
It would all be on the app.
Yeah.
You're gonna connect your I'm gonna assume that there has to be a way to connect your app to Facebook like any other app on your phone. So no. They talked about it at Summit. There are people testing it out. Greg's testing it out. Okay, so then we can ask her some questions too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never know what team I'm on anymore. I mean, I know what team I'm on.
I was like, excuse me? No.
I mean, as far as pages, whether it's on Euphoria.
Where you see things. I know, it's hard.
Well, it's funny. The only other thing I was going to say is, and I was like you, there were people that I would text every single morning. Did you, and I finally realized, not to say to this extreme, but you almost have, it's like an addiction. You cannot make somebody else get clean. You cannot drag somebody to rehab and expect them that they're going to do. You could do everything you could get.
You can't want it for them.
No. You could go work out with them every day. You could make sure they drink their Shakeology. That's only going to last so long. And what happens when you walk away? Because you can't do it on a consistent basis. What I do with those people, because I have quite a few of them, is I will check in once a week. Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing? But I don't, and I'm honest with them. I'm like, listen, when you want it, I'm here. But nobody can do it for you.
Right.
I can't lose the weight for you.
Right.
You told me why. You said you wanted to lower your blood pressure. You told me to do that. But I can't do it.
Yeah. She's saying it's difficult because it's her cousin and she wants her to be healthy. But she understands.
That's me with my aunts.
I want my 400.
Yeah. We all have family members that we care about so much. But again, I bought my dad Shakeology for Christmas last year because he loved it, but he wouldn't spend the money. And, he drank it for a month and he dropped a lot of weight. And then as soon as he stopped, it came right back on. So it was like, but I can't, do this for you every month. You gotta want, confidence, a huge thing that, self-confidence. Sometimes we don't have enough self-confidence in ourselves to even want it. But I'll tell you though, Lauren, keeping her in that group and seeing these motivational posts and things that are happening to other people around her, eventually it's going to click. Eventually it's going to click, and you need to keep that connection with her. I mean, I know you obviously will because she's your cousin, but take the relative, the family part out of it. And if it was just another client or customer, you'd want to keep that connection with her because you want, when they are ready, for you to be it, for you to be there, for you to be there for them. So maybe it's not today.
If it's your cousin, like I can say to my family, like, listen, this is hard for me because I'm watching you and I know how bad you want it, but I don't see the effort.
Right.
And that bothers me.
Right.
Because
I care about you.
I care about you and I'm worried.
Right.
Not just about your health, but about your happiness.
Right. And I know how much happier you could be if you felt healthy.
And I'm willing to help, but I can't do it for you.
Yeah.
But it depends. I've flat out had very strong conversations with some of the people that I work with.
Mm.
Because it is. Because it's excuse after excuse after excuse. And I'm like, all I'm hearing is excuses.
Focus on people that work with the willing, if you're presenting the business opportunity to someone, and focus on the people that are ready to make a change. I'm not saying don't disregard everybody else because they need you too, even probably more.
Don't give up on them.
But don't give up on them.
Yeah.
Exactly, but don't give up on don't give in. Exactly.
Stay connected.
Like what Stacey said. Don't give up on them completely either. Yeah. Anybody? I know I did want to keep this to an hour. Is it 8 o'clock? Okay. 7:58. Anything else, Lauren? Okay. I'm gonna stop the recording. And obviously you know where to find me or anyone else here if you have any questions. Nice to meet you too. Isn't it nice when you can see a face? I feel like it's just, I know, yes. And hear a voice. I'm old school. Okay. Have a good night. Bye.